everyone, it's Taylor here and welcome back to the Tailored Expressions YouTube channel. Today I would like to share with you a couple of new collections that we are adding to our stamps and dies. These two different collections are called Cutting Edge and Caps Lock, and there are so many different ways that you can use these, and I wanted to show you just a few of them and talk a little bit more about how the concept came about. So I have seen Eclipse cards making a real comeback these days. I know a lot of you are using alphabets with separate letters, and sometimes those alphabet sets can get kind of expensive if you're going to buy the entire alphabet. Also, one of my hang-ups with making Eclipse cards is that it's hard to get the letters evenly spaced exactly the way you want them. So with our Caps Lock collection, we are introducing first Dad, Grad, and Mom. And all of these are sized similarly. And you can see when I flip that over there, the die here is all connected together. So you won't have any trouble making sure that everything is evenly spaced. And then as far as your investment, you can invest only in the words that you think you'll get the most use out of. And we will be expanding this collection as the year continues for different holidays and themes. So to go along with the Caps Lock collection, we have these stamp sets that I am super excited about. So first we have Cutting Edge Stars that was designed to go with Dad. And then we have Cutting Edge Balloons designed to go with Grad. And we have Cutting Edge Flowers designed to go with Mom. Now, you will see if I show you the back of this that it actually comes with a die in this package. And it's called the Cutting Edge because the die only cuts the top edge of the stamped image. Let me show you a little bit of what I mean if I pull in this card here. This is a card that Jean Manis created, and you can see that she colored these flowers just beautifully and then used the die to cut only around the top edge of the flower, leaving the bottom portion of her cardstock intact. So then we have little sentiments in our companion sets that can go along with this for Mother's Day and Father's Day and graduation. She then chose to use the Eclipse words, the Caps Lock, to create the Mom in the background and kind of slide that behind this popped up panel. So that's one way you could choose to use these cutting edge dies. And let me show you another one that I did here using the Cutting Edge Balloons. So I actually have two different panels in here. I started with this back panel here, and I stamped the balloons toward the top and cut them out a little bit overlapping from that top edge there. And I cut them out with that coordinating edger die. So then I have a piece of paper here that is a little bit larger and longer than your A2 card base. And I scored it down the side here. Again, cut and colored those balloons here at the top. And then you can see how when you open that up, you just get two layers of balloons with that nice cutting edge feature. So another fun thing you can do with these things is obviously to make Eclipse cards. And you don't have to use the cutting edge to do that. I'm going to show you one that I came up with here using one of our previously released stamp sets called Bloomin' Birthday. So I did one of those kind of all over background stamping using several of our new colors. This is guava, confetti cake, and lime zest. And then I added a little bit of pink champagne in there that goes really nice with it as well. So after stamping that background, I took the word, the Caps Lock Mom, and I cut that out of the pattern that I had just created. I built that up by cutting out 4 layers of cardstock from the guava. So you can see there the contrast that creates by popping it up onto an additional color of cardstock, a solid color. And then I used our Caps Lock companion set here to create the I love you on a little flag that fits on our double-ended sentiment stacklets. So a couple of fun things about this that if you want to try it on your own, you might want to know. The yellow centers on all of the flowers here were created using a pencil eraser. I think everybody has used that trick at some point, that you can just dip your eraser into an ink pad and it creates the perfect little flower centers for these particular flowers in this set. So then all of the little dots that are around here, I'll hold it a little bit closer for you to see. I actually took my stylus, my dry embossing stylus, dipped it into my ink pads, and then touched down onto my paper to create a little bit more interest in my background and not have so much white space. I think not having a lot of white space is really important when you're cutting into your pattern with a word. So here is a look at all 3 of these cards and just a few ideas that you can do with the cutting edge and the caps lock dies. And you'll be seeing lots more of this from our design team with the amazing inspiration they have to share. So thanks so much for tuning in today, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.